So another event season has begun at Universal Orlando, and that means it is time to welcome our good friend back onto the show, and that is show director for this year's Grinchmas festivities at Universal Orlando Resort, Mr. Blake Braswell. Hey, Blake.
Hello, Grinch festivities. I like that.
I was just saying to Tracy, it's only been like 6 weeks, I think, but it feels like so long ago that we were hanging out at Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, yeah. Well, I started rehearsing Grinchmas the last week of Halloween, so to be honest, it does feel like Halloween was a long time ago.
And you guys are hip deep in Halloween Horror Nights 30. It's killing me not to want to talk about that, but that is not why we are here.
No,
it's holidays time, man.
Yes.
the most wonderful time of the year, as the song says.
Oh, I know, and this is a very special year for you, Blake, because I think this is the first year you've worked on Grinchmas as well.
Yes, this is the first year I've worked on Grinchmas. Not the first year I've been involved with holidays, but the first year I've done Grinchmas.
Yes.
I'm very excited about it. Now, the story of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, one of my personal favourites. It's a pretty rigid and well-known story. And you've told us before that your background is in theatre. How has that helped work on the show, and how have you put Blake into the show?
Well, this is like returning back to theater. I mean, because this is our second year on a newly designed stage. Mm-hmm. So, but it's a stage. We got lights, we got sounds. We've got a cast. We've got a brand new dance choreographer. So for me, it's kind of returning back to my roots to be able to work on Grinchmas this year. So that was a delight.
Lovely.
And it also, not only do I have the show, but then also, working with the interactive elements that'll be in Seuss Landing, like the Who's that are running around out there, as well as being able to meet the Grinch and the breakfast Grinch.
Oh, you're killing me.
So like it's, oh, I know, right? The breakfast experience is fantastic.
Oh.
So all those things, like I kind of get to do a little bit of everything. My street work, my theater work is kind of all involved with this.
That sounds amazing.
It really does. It makes me laugh, Blake. Every time I think about the Grinchmas show at this point, it takes me back to us hanging out at our RIP tour, because I always joke that when we were watching YouTube videos of the Grinch show last year, and there's at one point where someone shouts Martha, and I was like, why did you say that name? And I had our 11-year-old at the time absolutely killing herself laughing.
Yeah.
But I mean, the How the Grinch Stole Christmas show, it looks amazing. We've only seen it in videos. And I know the music for the Holiday Spectacular is provided by Mannheim Steamroller. Did you get the chance to work with them on the music for this show?
Well, not me, because that had already been done.
Okay.
So the music we didn't change. So their arrangements that they had done for the music, and that's been there. I don't know how many years now. That's a good question. I should find that out. So that's been set for a while. So then for me, it was this new stage that we have. It was changing the blocking, some of the staging of to how we were going to tell the story, and then bringing in a new dance choreographer, Kelsey Strickland, who's been amazing this year. It really bringing the full stage to life. So that was the lens in which I took it. We didn't really we didn't change any music at all, other than I sort of tweaked around certain where music would start playing within the show. We played with that a little bit, but if anyone notices that, they have eagle ears.
I mean, the shows at Universal are going from like best to even better. I mean, I don't think we can talk about shows. I'm probably going to end up going back to Halloween Horror Nights a lot in this interview.
Yeah, what a surprise.
But you look at like the Marathon of Mayhem this year, and Academy of Villains, and the Grinchmas show is another one in those stellar lineup of seasonal event shows at Universal Orlando. They really are.
Yeah.
I love that 3 shows you just listed, but I guess they all kind of work.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, that's two good like Halloween Horror Night shows, and then Grinchmas. But Grinch, he can be a little creepy, so it works. That's a good group to be in.
The Grinch is not creepy. The Grinch
I
is
know
amazing.
you love the Grinch.
I do. Grinch is my second husband. I have told Lee that if I ever divorce him, it's for the Grinch.
Blake, I sent you the video of our chance encounter with the Grinch when we were over this year, and it was hilarious and just perfect timing.
Yeah, oh, it was.
Well, does that mean you're coming back? You're coming down here next Christmas then? Is that what I'm hearing, Tracy?
I'm working on him.
It will probably not be next Christmas, but
I'm nagging.
there are plans.
There are plans.
Let's just say that.
Plans are afoot. A green hairy foot.
A green hairy foot with shoes that are too tight.
If he stretches them out, they might become 3 sizes bigger.
Yeah.
So, Anyway, yes, I am wandering. So yes, as I said, everybody knows the Grinch is my hero, my second husband. You've already mentioned, and it's one of the things I am desperate to do. It's the Grinch and Friends breakfast, because the Grinch's friends, food. What's not to like? The Grinch is there, all the Who's, and it looks like an absolute blast. What sort of work goes into directing a character meal like that, and how much freedom do the actors get given?
So it's just like everything we do, there's so much partnership. So partnering with our food and beverage partners, our events partners, who kind of help us figure out the best way to make sure everybody, gets to meet these Who's and the Grinch. And then this is, to be honest, some of the most fun auditions I get to do because it is, I used to run an improv a theater for a bit.
Cool.
And so it's a very improv heavy audition, and I just have these just knock the ball out of the park performers that are so good, and they bring so much life to what's happening. So when you walk into the breakfast with the Grinch, it is wall to wall fun. It's very zany. It's very hooey, as we say. And there is a lot of freedom, actually. And these are Who's I trust out there. They're very good at what they do. And they make sure everybody has a very special and hooily weird, is that a phrase? Holiday fun.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
Why are we not going this year?
I know. It's one of those things as well, when you look at the freedom that you give the actors, it's as a show director, you've got to have complete confidence in those actors to go out and do what's expected of them, but sort of keep it within the realms of what's expected of them, but go out there and be amazing. And from what we've seen, they certainly look like they are.
Yeah, they're knocking it out of Who, Bill.
Yeah, the trick is to really give them give people like a very clear. And this is the same thing. Like if you go see any improv games or anything like that, like it's giving a very like clear boundary of where the kind of play space is, where the sandbox is, as it were, and then they can just go wild in that sandbox.
Because you never know what guests you're going to get in the end.
No.
I tell you what's awesome, and I told them this. I said, unlike any other time of the year, you are not going to have to work to get people to have fun.
Yes.
They are going to come in so excited to meet every one of you. And I don't know if the Who's totally believe me until those doors opened. And then they just said, you were right. Good grief. Everybody was so happy and so excited.
Awesome.
And so the Who's are having just as much fun as the guests, which is like, that's perfect. If that's what's happening, then it's a successful event.
Well, our good friend Michelle, and sponsor of the show from Mouse Muggle Travel Company, she's coming down this weekend with her 8-year-old daughter. She tried to get in for the Grinchmas breakfast and was sold out, so she's hoping to get a walk up because she's desperate to get in there.
Yeah, tell her to try to go get that walk up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, anybody listening, if you're interested to know what a Blake Braswell hosted character meal was like, I will give it my big thumbs up, because scare actor dining, if it's anywhere near as fun as that was it
awesome.
will be amazing, because the actors in the scare actor dining were second to none. It was hilarious what it was.
It was.
When you've seen Igor giving one of your female friends a lap dance in the middle of the Monsters Cafe.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Nope. That was, yeah. Back to Who's.
I guess we're not going to see the Grinch doing that. Oh, who knows?
Oh, hang on. I might have to take some dollar bills now. I'm saying nothing.
I mean, as you say, it's the entire of Zeus Landing that gets this Grinchy makeover.
Oh, it does.
The decorations are awesome. This year again is no exception, and we've already kind of talked about it a little bit with the Grinch himself and the Who's in the character breakfast. But one of the things that we personally love about coming to Universal Orlando is the character meets, because they are awesome. Again, like we said, the scare actor dining, the characters in there were unreal. And you've said there that the street roaming Who's is they must be given a very different set of parameters than the character breakfast, because obviously you've got people in an enclosed space. Blake, how much different is doing street characters compared to doing like a meal characters?
The heart of like just trying to have that one-on-one interaction with people is the same. I mean, you want to me that's a really thing that's big and important. I think I when you all talked to me about Mardi Gras last year, that was something I talked about, was like how much I like that one-on-one interaction. That's the stuff people remember forever.
Yeah.
So a lot of that is very much applicable. You just have the breadth of the entire street to work on and pull people into what you're doing. I mean, there's all sorts of, they do like winter games out there as the Who's. I mean, there's they're caroling, and there's so much stuff going on out there that it's truly just bananas. It's very hooey, as I said, nice and delightfully hooey weird. But it's cool because like, so that's Seuss Landing, and it's such a it's such a specific way we do the holidays. But like that's what's cool is that's only one spot, right? You go down the way and there's Hogsmeade, and you've got all the holiday decor. You've got Christmas songs with the frog choir. There's so much holiday variation across everywhere that you go. It makes it really nice. There's no way you're gonna. Well, one thing, if you're just hanging out with Who's, you're not going to get bored anyway.
No.
But there's no way you're getting bored because there's just so many like different aspects of the holidays that you hit throughout, the entirety of the parks.
That's it. I mean, every year I look at the decorations and how the holidays are celebrated in the parks. And I mean, that Zeus Landing, especially for me, I think is beautiful before it's decorated. But afterwards, you see all the decorations, in Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley, right around the park, and it really brings the whole park to life and adds the extra depth. And I can't imagine anybody wandering around and not being happy, and if they are, they want to be sent firmly away.
Well, yeah. We got Christmas music playing. Everybody's walking around smiling in a good mood. And like there's also like the food aspect. I hate to keep doing this to you, Tracy, because I know you just want to like come visit.
I know.
Do you know about the dessert party?
Yes, I do.
Listen, yes, the sweets and sounds dessert party, the like all the tons and tons of good food that also include like it also comes with you get like a premium viewing areas for the Universal holiday parade featuring Macy's, and it also gives you viewing area for the Mannheim Steamroller, and all those good goodies. Yeah.
Well, the parade and Mannheim Steamroller are on my list of things I must do before I divorce Lee and marry the Grinch.
Well, look, Blake, it must be, 2 years ago we had you on to talk about Mardi Gras. I did relent. We are coming out for Mardi Gras next year, so it might take a couple of years, but we'll get there.
Yeah. In the end, you do the right thing, Lee. It might take you a while, but in the end.
It's very slow on the uptake, and I nag hard.
But this is the thing with the holidays. It's, again, comparing it to something like Halloween Horror Nights, whereas Halloween Horror Nights is very much confined to Universal Studios Florida, whereas the holidays encompass pretty much the entire resort.
Yeah.
Oh, it's everywhere. Yeah, it's everywhere. I mean, and you can't really go anywhere without seeing holiday decor, whether it's the hotels or anywhere else that we have. Like it's across everywhere.
Yeah. I love Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, it fits.
We have to love. We're both Christmas babies, so we have to love Christmas.
Oh, I'm the same way. Like I've already been buying way too many Christmas gifts for the kiddo. It's Christmas. The Christmas music's already been loaded and playing in my car constantly. Yeah, again, the variety here is kind of what I like about it, because when you guys finally come next year, maybe we'll see. I'll keep nagging as well.
Thanks, Blake.
Like the holiday parade, like you've got all these like iconic characters that like the Minions and stuff, but then you layer on the iconic imagery of holiday, whether it's clothes or the scenery that they're sort of put in, and that's a whole other holiday experience in and of itself. And that's just. You can go to that then to Diagon, and you're still just in Universal Studios side before you even crossed over to Islands of Adventure and experience Seuss Landing and Hogsmeade, everything that's over there.
Yeah.
And that parade, again, is kind of similar to Mardi Gras, that it's got, the guests can volunteer. I assume you still do, the guests can volunteer to be the balloon handlers, is that right?
Yeah, for the balloons, that's right.
Yeah, so similar to Mardi Gras, where you can be on a float, you get to be part of the parade. We were actually watching a video of it the other night and think how cool that would be to actually be part of the parade.
Oh, I know. Or if you just feed me enough for the dessert party,
you can
be just the balloon. Roll me along.
Oh yeah,
floor.
And there's also the food party too. The festive flavors holiday buffet. with all you can eat holiday grub.
Oh, man.
That's good times.
I'm
too.
sorry, what? More food?
Yeah, it's the Festive Flavors Holiday Buffet. I have to make sure I say it correctly.
It's a good job there's no excess baggage on your own stomach.
Yes.
Coming home.
I'm
eating everything.
I have to ask Blake, I know the cinematic celebration. I never know which one it's called now. Is it spectacular or is it
It's Cinematic Celebration. You got it. That's it.
Is that... Are you doing anything special, like holiday-wise, for that? We've kind of talked about on the show with the success of Marathon of Mayhem. See, I managed to bring it back to Horror Nights again. Is anything special getting done for the holidays as part of that?
Right now, we've got right now it's Cinematic Celebration. The stuff we are doing that's a bit different will be for New Year's Eve.
Okay.
So New Year's Eve. So the New Year's Eve celebration in Universal Studios side that has got. We do use Lagoon as part of that for the show.
Okay.
And then we've got two different kind of elements. During New Year's Eve, you've got sort of kind of like the family New Year's Eve party that's happening over at Universal Studios side. Then over in City Walk, we have what we call Eve.
Yes.
And that is a little bit for the slightly older crowd.
Wait.
Or the more adult crowd, I should say.
Yes.
So what you're saying is there is another event I need to nag Lee to come and see.
Yeah. So when you come, you got to come at a time that you can kind of hit both things.
So
Make sure you hit New Year's Eve and the holidays.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we come out in September and don't go home till March,
You'll be able to do
sorted.
You'll
We can
hit
do it all.
everything.
We only get a 3-month visa, though, do you?
They have to catch me to send me home.
I don't think that's a thing we should be saying on here, to be honest.
I can't run
Careful,
very
now
fast.
it's recorded.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, all that food, I can't run very fast. They'll catch me.
But again,
Fair
resort-wide, it looks awesome.
Oh, it
I
really
mean,
does.
like being the massive Harry Potter fan that I am,
Yeah.
I'm desperate to get in to see like you say, the decorations in Hogsmeade, the decorations in Diagon Alley.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge fan of the Frog Choir.
Yeah. And Celestina, don't
Yes.
forget, she's got the set list.
I would spend half my time in Grinchmas and half my time in the Wizarding World, I think.
Yeah. That sounds like a
You
good
wouldn't be
compromise.
the only person that would do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like a compromise. We'll do it.
Perfect.
Yep,
See you
see?
next week.
Yep.
All right.
I've got to go. I need to pack. See ya.
But overall for you then, Blake, how has been working on, like, having a bit more of a direct input on certain things this year been for you personally?
Oh, this has been great. Like I said, like being able to return to like my theater roots to do Grinchmas has been awesome. To work with people in that capacity and bring a story that I love, that I've loved for a long time to life, is awesome. To sort of take something that people have seen many times, but so when the cast come in, to remind them that while this story's been done a lot, for somebody and several people every day, it's their first time seeing it, right? For some people, it'll be the first time they're ever experiencing it, period, in any of its forms. And this story, it's a story about redemption. It's a story about acceptance, and it's got such an important story. It's such an important meaning that's layered in all the fun that's happening as well. And it's awesome to sit there, and now when I go watch the show, I maybe spend half the time watching the show. The other half, I'm watching the guests as they enjoy the show. And you watch kids like leaning forward in their seats with their mouths agape at something, or watching parents watch their kids watch whatever. It's so awesome. It's been a really amazing thing to be a part of.
It's so weird to think how old those Dr. Seuss books are, and yet the stories, the messages in them are still as relevant today as they ever have been.
That's why I fell in love with
Absolutely.
them. Yeah. The special, the fact that they're not, Zeus isn't really a thing over here. And it was coming over to the parks where I fell in love with it. And then we raised our kids on them, didn't we?
Yeah.
So.
Now, I asked you this last time when we had you on for Mardi Gras, Blake.
Oh.
It must be difficult when you have to split yourself between 3 events, Mardi Gras and Halloween.
The brain
Horror
does
Nights.
get a little crisscrossed, yes.
Has there anything from Horror Nights kind of sneaked in and influenced certain things that you've done on Grinchmas this year?
I will say,
Oh.
I don't want to give it away,
Ooh.
but there's a funny moment the Grinch has after his heart has grown 3 sizes too small, where he's still just got a little bit of the old Grinch left in him that he needs to get out. That he gets a good scare, and it makes me happy.
Awesome. Awesome.
Excellent. I like it.
So yeah, I mean the holidays are going on right
are.
the way through. We're not going to be there, but
Ooh.
Blake, enjoy it for us. It looks
Yes.
amazing. I cannot wait to experience it for ourselves at some point in the future. As I say, plans are in the works. It will happen. It's just when.
Yeah.
I believe you. You made it to Mardi Gras, so I believe you.
We haven't yet,
It'll happen.
but yeah,
We haven't yet. It's true. You'll be at Mardi Gras in a couple of months. So
It's
you'll make
booked.
it happen.
we will.
We're ready.
So everyone, get down, check it out. It is awesome. Just the
Yeah.
whole resort looks amazing. Blake, again, it is a pleasure to have you on the show.
Always.
You seem to be. It's like, oh, there's another event going on. It must be Blake coming on, is it? I think this is the third time we've had you on this year.
This year, yeah.
Yeah, this year.
Yes.
I'm fine with that.
That's cool.
Fine by me.
It's obviously the fifth co-host.
Yeah. We'll have to make you an honorary member of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
I think he already is.
So yes, thanks again, Blake. It's been awesome, and we'll see you in about 12 weeks, I think it is, till we're over for Mardi Gras.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
Thanks, Blake.
Awesome. Thank you.
Happy holidays.